Have you ever noticed how getting a raise doesn't actually change your life for very long? For a few months, things feel better. You worry less, you spend a little more freely, and then, somehow, you're back to checking your bank account before the end of the month again. Not because you failed, not because you're bad with money, but because something quietly changed in the background. Something most people never notice while it's happening. A slightly nicer apartment, a newer car that feels more appropriate for your career. Better weekends, more convenience, fewer small compromises. Individually, every decision makes sense, but together, they create a lifestyle that costs far more than it appears. Hi, I'm Liam, and if you've ever wondered why earning more doesn't automatically mean feeling financially secure, this video might change how you look at money permanently. Consider subscribing if you enjoy calm, realistic conversations about how money actually works in real life. Let's imagine Daniel. Daniel is 28, living in Chicago, or maybe London or Berlin. The details change, the pattern doesn't. He just received a promotion. His salary moved from $55,000 to $72,000 a year. On paper, that feels like a major life upgrade, but after taxes, healthcare, and retirement deductions, his monthly take-home pay increases by about $900. Not insignificant, enough to finally improve life. So, naturally, small upgrades begin. He moves out of his shared apartment, rent increases from $900 to $1,600. His older car starts to feel out of place in the new professional identity, so he finances a newer one, $420 per month. Nothing extreme, just reasonable. He upgrades his phone plan, starts ordering food a little more often. Weekend trips become normal instead of occasional. Streaming subscriptions multiply quietly, and none of these decisions feel irresponsible. Each one makes sense individually. That's the key. Let's slow this down with simple math. Before the promotion, take-home pay about $3,400 per month. Rent, $900. Transportation, $200. Lifestyle spending, $900. Savings and investing, roughly $700. Daniel wasn't rich, but progress existed. Now, after the raise, take-home pay is about $4,300 per month, but expenses changed. Rent, $1,600, car payment plus insurance increase, $600, lifestyle upgrades plus $400, subscriptions, dining, travel creep plus $250. Suddenly, total monthly expenses rise by nearly $1,000, which means, despite earning more, his savings barely changed. Sometimes they even shrink. The raise disappeared. Not dramatically, quietly. The mistake isn't spending money. The mistake is evaluating upgrades individually instead of systemically. Most people ask, can I afford this payment? They rarely ask, what does this decision do to my financial trajectory? Because affordability feels immediate. Trajectory feels abstract. A $400 car payment seems manageable, but that payment isn't just $400. It reshapes every future decision. Now, Daniel needs his current income level just to maintain normal life. Risk increases, freedom decreases, and flexibility quietly disappears. Let's translate this into long-term numbers. That extra $1,000 per month of upgraded lifestyle equals $12,000 per year. If invested instead, earning a modest 7% annual return, over 20 years, that becomes roughly $500,000, $500,000, not from extreme saving, just from preventing automatic lifestyle expansion. This is the part people rarely see. Lifestyle upgrades don't only cost today's dollars, they cost future optionality. This behavior isn't irrational, it's deeply human. Income changes faster than identity. When people earn more, they unconsciously adjust their environment to match who they believe they've become. A nicer apartment signals progress. A newer car signals stability. Better experiences signal adulthood. In modern Western culture, lifestyle is often used as proof of personal growth, so upgrades feel emotionally correct. But your brain measures success socially, not mathematically. Your financial future doesn't send notifications, your peers do, and slowly, comparison replaces intention. There's also a structural reason. Modern economies are designed around monthly payments. You rarely see full prices anymore. You see subscriptions, financing options, installments. Only $18 per month, just $399 monthly. Payments make expensive things feel small, but stacking multiple small payments creates a fixed cost lifestyle. and fixed costs are what trap income increases, not luxury, rigidity. 10 years later, Daniel earns $95,000, objectively successful, yet financially fragile. A job loss would create stress within months. Career risks feel dangerous. Entrepreneurial ideas stay ideas. Relocation becomes complicated because higher income without flexibility creates dependency. The lifestyle now must be maintained. And this is where many professionals feel confused. They did everything right: education, career growth, hard work, but freedom never arrived. Financially intelligent people don't reject lifestyle upgrades. They simply delay automatic ones. They treat raises differently. Instead of upgrading life immediately, they allow income to grow faster than identity. When earnings rise, their first instinct isn't, "What can I improve?" It's, "What pressure can I remove from my future?" They understand something subtle. Comfort today is pleasant, but flexibility tomorrow is powerful. So, upgrades happen slowly, intentionally, after stability expands first, not before. Their lifestyle grows, but at half the speed of their income, and over time, that gap becomes freedom. From the outside, their lives don't look dramatically different. Same restaurants, similar apartments, comparable clothes. But underneath, one person owns their time, the other rents their lifestyle from the salary. And the difference began with small decisions nobody noticed. Lifestyle inflation doesn't feel like a mistake because it isn't dramatic. It feels earned, reasonable, normal. But money problems rarely come from one bad decision. They come from many logical decisions without long-term math. The goal isn't to avoid enjoying life. It's simply to recognize that every upgrade has a hidden future price attached to it. Not paid in dollars alone, but in flexibility, choices, and peace of mind. And once you see that clearly, financial decisions stop feeling restrictive. They start feeling intentional. If you found this perspective helpful, consider subscribing for more calm, realistic conversations about money.